A business's financial statement contains critical information owners can use to make smart decisions that impact the company's future. In this episode, Jeff Dvorachek, a tax partner at Hawkins Ash CPAs, explores the reports available from accounting software like QuickBooks and provides a few action items based on the information. This is the Tax Insights podcast, where the professionals at Hawkins Ash CPAs break down complex tax topics into bite-sized how-tos. Let's listen in.
A lot of businesses, as they're first starting up, the business owner really uses the checkbook to figure out how the business is doing.
Sure.
If I have money in the checkbook, I must be doing okay. If I don't have money in the checkbook, whoops, I got to start looking at maybe changing some things.
Yeah.
But really, using financial statement information is really important in a business.
So I know that you can't make good decisions with bad information. And on your financial statement, there are a lot of things on there that you can look at to really help make some wise, smart decisions.
There is. Yeah. You know, what a lot of our clients do is they use third-party softwares, let's say like the QuickBooks of the world, to kind of put in all their transactions and be able to run reports to figure out where their business is at.
Sure.
And one of the things that we tell clients is, you know, that information that you're looking at on those reports are only as good as the information that you put into the system.
Right.
I think that's exactly right.
I think that's important to remember, that these reports, they're only going to be as good as the information that it has. And it still comes back down to you as the owner or the controller to put that information in there.
That's right. Yeah. And then once you do that, once you get that good information in the system, you're right. There are a lot of different reports and a lot of different areas that you can focus on that'll tell you a lot about your business.
So walk us through some of these different kinds of reports, because I know QuickBooks is a very in-depth program and you can pull a lot of information from it.
Yeah. So, you know, everybody knows kind of the balance sheet that tells you, you know, what your assets are and what your liabilities are. And a lot of people know what your income statement, or some people call it a profit and loss statement. But one of the things I like to focus on the income statement is really, you know, if you have different divisions or you have different projects, you know, focusing on those divisions, focusing on those projects, you know, are they actually making money for you? Or is there like one part of your business that's doing really well and maybe supporting a bunch of other parts of your business that really aren't?
Right. What about like customer reports? Can QuickBooks pull things about your customers?
They can. So, I mean, the customer reports give you a lot of good detail on where your customers have done business with you in the past. And what I tell my clients is that, you know, those are very good reports, because you can tell if a client is, you know, maybe they ordered something from you every 2 weeks, or they did something with you every 2 weeks.
Yep.
And now it's every month, or now it's every 2 months. You know, maybe it's time to reconnect with those clients and just see what's going on, see if they need anything. Or see if you can be any of assistance to them.
Yeah. Again, I think, in my opinion, one of the greatest assets of all of this is making sure that you put in the information in QuickBooks, because, again, there's a lot that you can do with it, but it all comes back down to you importing that information. And then from there, again, making good decisions with the information and not just making a bad decision because you don't have the information.
That's 100% correct, because it's amazing how many times kind of that your gut feel is right. But there's plenty of times that gut feel is probably wrong.
Yeah. Jeff, if people want to connect with you guys and get your input and your advice and work with Hawkins Ash, what is the best way of reaching out to you and your team?
I would go to our website, which is hawkinsash.cpa, or visit us on any one of our social media sites.
Jeff, thank you for your time, my friend. We'll talk to you again next week.
This has been Tax Insights, presented by Hawkins Ash CPAs. Learn more online at hawkinsashcpas.com. Hawkins Ash CPAs. Part of your business, part of your life.